So I consider myself a man of truth, someone who hates being ignorant. I try my best to avoid being ignorant, and
I choose you.
なんでしょう。
That's why I decided to come here, because if I'm gonna do this, and if I'm gonna put my name out there, I want to know the facts, right?
Oh my God! Your boy just hit 10 million on Instagram.
The fact that, you know, we haven't been to the moon in what, over 50 years? The fact that the moon emits its own light. Some of the best scientists, the globe heads, is that what you guys call them? The globe heads. Some of their best scientists can't explain gravity.
Pants coming down.
I just gotta be careful to not like disrespect the culture.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, Bill Nye. At the end of the day, do they even know?
Oh, is that my fucking boy? That was also.
And so I wanted to come here and explore for myself, do my best to keep an open mind. And you guys have been amazing. You have been so receptive to me and my friends. So I want to say thank you for that. I've met a lot of great people here. Everyone's welcomed us with open arms. Made a lot of amazing relationships. Hopefully, you know, some relationships that will last long into the future. But yeah, man, if like I said, if I'm gonna do this, and if I'm gonna put my name out there, because I'm sure you guys know there's a stigma. There's a stigma with being a flat earther, and if I'm gonna do it, I want to know the facts.
Anyway, why do I have so much of it? What could one human being possibly do with that much slime powder?
So that's why I'm here. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for having me. If you see me in the hallway, say hi. Come take a picture. And I guess I'm not ashamed to say my name is Logan Paul, and I think I'm coming out of the flat Earth closet.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Dude. Yeah, man. What are daddy lines for?
We're going on a date.
You're gonna go on a date? What's this piece about? Are you mock flat earthers or?
Nah, it's a doc. It's a documentary because my roommate is a flat earther.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Which one? He's not here?
Where is Mike?
Mike!
Oh, we live?
We're live on YouTube, brother.
Hard body shit.
I don't have as many subs as
Nah,
you.
you got
but
60?
60 watching.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
we're
this
live?
is one.
You're a flat earther?
Yes, sir. What's up, man?
And you're like, you gotta go to the flat earth
Bro, I
conference?
dragged him here. He didn't want to come at first. I'm always down to try shit.
Okay.
So that's stuff.
And what do you think?
Stuff. I mean, it's cool. I talked to Robbie, and he's really smart. He's got like a ton of really good points. So I don't know, man. It's if I come out saying I'm a flat earther, you gotta understand. It's like a big deal. That's a big, like, you know. So I gotta just make sure I have.
Okay,
the
but
facts.
hold on. What is a big deal towards? Towards your sub count and your fame?
No, I guess it's just an image thing. Cause right, I'm sure you know you're a flat earther, right? So if you tell people that, people are like, "Yo, you're crazy," right?
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna do it, I need all the facts and evidence.
He's doing his due diligence, his studies.
But would you speak for the truth? This is more important than reputation.
Yeah.
But he's just got to figure out the truth first.
You gotta know. I know. We all did it. But I
That's where
had
I'm
to
at.
make sure. Dude, that's awesome.
That's where I'm at. Hey, what up, G? What's poppin', bro?
Everyone's looking for answers to questions, searching for the truth, like they're on a mission. We live in a world full of lies and deception. People out there wanna find a connection, make a decision to change their direction, fight the opposition, gather some wisdom, watch, share, subscribe, and listen. Welcome to Truth is Stranger Than Fiction.
All right, so it's been a while since I've talked about Flat Earth, or specifically the Flat Earth movement, quote unquote. And I know I've shared my my perspective and opinions in the past a good amount, and got a lot of support, but also pushback from certain people, specifically regarding these conferences and Robbie Davidson's whole media circus and everything. And I've been trying to just kind of not fixate on that, because all it ever did was just make me upset. But I just don't know how to not speak about the developments here at the conference, which is going on right now as I record this. Earlier this morning, I was pointed out to a video that Mark Sargent just put up explaining why he left the conference the morning of, when he found out that this supposed mystery celebrity guest was none other than YouTube jackass Logan Paul. And sorry for the language, but there's just no other way to describe it. If anyone is familiar with Logan Paul, not only is he not some Hollywood A-lister, even amongst celebrity, or, quote unquote YouTube stars, he's quite the character, quite the toxic individual, to say the least. And so first of all, I just wanted to say props to Mark for having conviction. I know some people think that it's some big staged thing, and he wouldn't. I mean, at this point, I've obviously voiced my disagreements with Mark Sargent over a number of things, namely things like the conference and whatever, and just the commercialism and marketing and thinking that you're going to use the mainstream media. But from what it appears, that despite all those things, despite the fact that Mark still, he's not averse to trying to use celebrity and trying to use exposure and the whole idea of no press is bad press kind of a thing to promote Flat Earth. In this instance, it was just crossing a line, and he left. He got on a plane, went back to Seattle, and that was it. And I gotta tip my hat to the guy, because I think, that was one of the most discerning things I've seen him do, or any of these prominent Flat Earth individuals do, in quite some time. So, yeah, we have now entered into a Twilight Zone type level of tomfoolery that I just could not have ever. I'm still trying to absorb this, even as I'm recording this. It's still just kind of, part of me is not shocked, but part of me still, like, I thought it had kind of jumped the shark a month ago when I saw the announcement that they were going to plan a Flat Earth cruise in the coming year or two. Like, how ridiculous is that? And I was already like, it's just whatever. This is just so beyond the pale. I just don't even know what to say. And now that even pales in comparison to this. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what the other speakers and other people who are now all associated with Logan Paul and Flat Earth as a whole, just the idea that Flat Earth is now, I mean, I'm sure I don't even have to spell it out for the vast majority of you, how badly this could, I don't know how it could not play out in the way that I think most of you can already see this is going to go, in terms of, the mainstream media taking this and running with it. I mean, if you thought Tila Tequila and that B.O.B. rapper guy were kind of easy targets to make fun of and to associate Flat Earth with people who are not taken seriously, that doesn't even compare to somebody like Logan Paul.
I try my best to avoid being ignorant.
I mean, if you don't know who he is, you just got to go look at he's got like 18 million subscribers, and all he does is do pranks and just act like an idiot. And of the fact that Robbie is up there hugging him, and I mean, it's disgusting. As much as I've just seen the compromise and the absolute lack of discernment, this is still shocking to me. Because, I mean, even from a marketing, as much as I detest marketing and promotions and PR and all that stuff, and I've voiced my opinions about that, even from a marketing standpoint, this is just stupid. Like, you're not good at marketing. I'm sorry. This is self-sabotage. Like at some point you just go like, are you trying to just sink the whole movement, quote unquote? Are you just trying? I can't think of somebody, at least from the YouTube celebrity world, but just even of people in general. Like, it's hard to think of people that would be possibly more detrimental to your cause when you're already this ridiculed segment of society. To partner with somebody like this, makes all of your other undiscerning and money grubbing decisions just look like small potatoes. So this is just, I don't even have the words to say, like, I'm just shaking my head. Like, what are you, it's not even about, because, whatever, dude, he's gone. But anybody else, hopefully this serves as some sort of turning point for some people to say, like, look how unconscionable this is. I mean, Sargent still has somewhat of a conscience if what he's saying is true, and I believe him. I believe that he's just like, yeah, this is why on earth all the world, like, for all these people that this is all they talk about, this is all they promote, this is just their whole everything, all their research, all their videos and channels and chats and interviews, and it's all about promoting flat earth, and then to be kind of basically sucker punched and to then be associated with a guy like this and have him now be like, because we all know how the mainstream media works. Like, this is all, and this is not to mention, like, yeah, what is Logan Paul really going to do? Is he going to start making videos, flat earth videos, and suddenly be a truther? This guy's never, as Sargent was saying, this guy's never made videos about, I mean, he's got a YouTube, like, Red series that he's, like, acting in about the thinning and something about the New World Order. I mean, this guy's not a truther on any level. So the fact that suddenly he's coming to this conference and coming out of the flat earth closet is like, if you guys don't see a setup here, I mean, whether it's intentioned or just, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's say he really does believe in the flat earth. And I mean, there's no way this does not just blow up in everybody's face. And it's just kind of, it's on the one hand, there's a certain amount of satisfaction. It's hard to not want to say I told you so to everyone who was, so appalled that I was speaking out against this over a year ago. But careful what you wish for. And it's just, at the end of the day, it's sad. I wish this was not happening. I wish that it did not come to something this just ridiculous. But I guess we'll see, because I mean, wow, this is going to have major ramifications for everyone who's ever associated themselves with flat earth. And man, I'm not looking forward to seeing what a lot of that fallout's going to be. I'm not looking forward to seeing where this is going to go. But I mean, how ironic, right? I mean, I was taking flack for criticizing Robbie for having other flat earthers on the stage who were vehemently, openly anti-Bible, anti-gospel. People blaspheme the name of Jesus all day long, but they're flat earthers, so we got to have them. Here's a guy who's just as equally anti-Christ in every way. But then, yeah, I think even all your other non-Christian flat earthers are just like, what the heck is going, you know what I mean? Like, what is happening right now? This is not, if Mark Sargent has enough discernment to be like, like, this is too far, then that should tell you something. Because yeah, he's not opposed to promoting and inviting in CNN and ABC and all that stuff that I've already thought was just like utter foolishness. This just takes it to a whole new level that is kind of, I can't even wrap my mind around it. So sort of like the car wreck that you can't look away from. But I just felt compelled to say something and be like, at least Mark had the stones to just say no. And hopefully other people support him in that position. And the scariest thing is that, like, is the idea that this isn't gonna stop this crazy train, and that it's just gonna keep going on into just crazier levels of absurdity and crazier levels of just crass marketing. I mean, a flat earth cruise? Are you freaking kidding me, you guys? Like, do I even need to say anything about that? I mean, it's just so beyond anything I even was afraid it was going to turn into even a year ago. A cruise of all, I mean, what a joke. This whole thing is such a joke, and it's just sad. I can't even get mad anymore. It just makes me sad. So there you have it. The flat earth movement at its crowning point, I guess. Oh my goodness. Anyways, later.